Millions of people are developing diabetes right now without realizing it, but you can stop it dead in its tracks, and I'm going to show you exactly how. In this video, you'll discover powerful strategies that can help you prevent and even reverse prediabetes naturally. You'll discover why so-called healthy cooking oils might actually be making your situation worse, a simple morning habit that can improve insulin sensitivity by 30%, and much more. Best of all, these don't involve complex treatments or medication. These are simple, practical steps you can start taking today, even if you're busy or don't like complicated diet plans. Before we dive into our strategies, let's understand what we're dealing with. Prediabetes is a warning signal. It's that critical stage where your blood sugar levels are elevated, specifically between 5.7% and 6.4 on the A1C test, but not quite high enough to be diagnosed as diabetes. Common signs include brain fog, tingling in your hands and feet, insatiable cravings, rashes or skin tags, tiredness, and frequent urination. Think of it like a check engine light on your car. When that light comes on, you still have time to fix the problem before serious damage occurs. Just like a car problem, the sooner you address it, the easier it is to fix. So let's get into our proven strategies that can help you turn things around. Firstly, the most important item on the checklist: stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, and non-sugary beverages is essential. When you're well hydrated, your body regulates blood sugar more effectively. Aim for at least 8-ounce glasses of water daily, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. Avoid sugary beverages like sodas and fruit juices because they spike blood sugar levels out of control. Instead, try adding natural flavors to plain or sparkling water like lemon, cucumber slices, or mint. You might also like to try herbal teas like hibiscus or ginger tea, which have been shown to significantly improve blood sugar control. They are fantastic hot or cold. Next up, you need to sleep well. Good sleep is literally one of the most important factors for all disease prevention. So simple, but many of us don't do it. Poor sleep disrupts your circadian rhythm and reduces insulin sensitivity, making glucose processing less effective. The best way to establish a consistent sleep routine: try to go to bed at the same time every night to reinforce your body's internal clock. Avoid screens and blue light from devices an hour before bed. This light disrupts melatonin production, your sleep hormone. Ideally, create a wind-down routine like reading, stretching, or a warm bath. Believe it or not, these adjustments can significantly improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control. Next, avoid toxic oils. Many supposedly healthy cooking oils actually increase inflammation and insulin resistance, making prediabetes worse. The biggest offenders are oils that most people think are good for them. Canola oil, despite being marketed as heart healthy, is highly processed, using chemicals, solvents, and destabilizing its molecules. Furthermore, the majority of canola crops use glyphosate, a probable carcinogen according to various studies. Next, soybean oil might be everywhere, but it's packed with omega-6 fatty acids that cause chronic inflammation. While we need some omega-6, balance is key. Experts suggest an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio between 2:1 and 4:1. Soybean oil? It's a whopping 7:1, making it highly inflammatory. Corn, safflower, and sunflower oils are even worse. Corn oil has a staggering 46:1 ratio, while safflower and sunflower oils can reach 70:1. These oils also oxidize easily, creating harmful compounds that damage your blood cells. What's worse is that these harmful oils are everywhere in our food supply. You'll find them in commercial baked goods, from cookies to muffins, frozen meals, microwave popcorn, and coffee creamers. Check your crackers, chips, and salad dressings too, because they're probably there disguised under different names. Even seemingly healthy foods like peanut butter often contain these oils, and of course, they're a staple in fast food preparation. Instead, focus on stable, healthy fats that support blood sugar control. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in oleic acid and antioxidants that fight inflammation and is much more stable. Avocado oil is highly stable for cooking and helps reduce insulin resistance, thus improving blood sugar control. Even coconut oil, despite outdated concerns about saturated fat, contains beneficial compounds that help regulate blood sugar and is an excellent option for cooking at high temperatures. If you buy peanut butter, choose an option that contains only peanuts and salt. Sure, the oil may separate, but just stir it or roll the jar before using. Number 7 on the list, boost your gut microbiome. Your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living in your digestive system, plays an outsized role in keeping you healthy. These bacteria help break down food and have been shown to improve blood sugar control. To support a healthy microbiome, include probiotics like yogurt, kefir, tempeh, natto, and sauerkraut in your diet. These foods contain beneficial bacteria that improve gut health. Additionally, eat plenty of prebiotics, fiber-rich foods like garlic, onions, and bananas that feed these bacteria, promoting their growth. At number 6, apple cider vinegar is a shortcut for blood sugar management. Studies show that ACV can improve insulin sensitivity by as much as 30% when consumed before meals. Try mixing half a teaspoon of ACV in a glass of water before meals, or drink a glass first thing in the morning. Apple cider vinegar also works well in salad dressings, adding a tangy flavor while supporting blood sugar health. Since ACV is acidic, drink it through a straw and avoid brushing your teeth immediately after to protect your tooth enamel. Is this video useful? Click the like button. If you haven't already, click subscribe and turn notifications on to see more diabetes prevention videos. At number 5, boost your minerals. Magnesium and chromium are 2 minerals that play critical roles in blood sugar control, yet many people lack these in their diets. Magnesium supports over 300 functions, including nerve health and insulin regulation. Foods rich in magnesium include spinach, nuts, seeds, and black beans. If you've been experiencing fatigue or muscle cramps, you may benefit from increasing magnesium intake. Chromium, another essential mineral, supports glucose metabolism and is found in broccoli, green beans, and eggs. Some people may find it challenging to eat enough of these minerals through diet alone, so supplementation can be a helpful addition. Talk to a trusted healthcare professional about whether supplementation might be right for you. At number 4, intermittent fasting is a fantastic way to quickly improve blood sugar and get your health back on track. Intermittent fasting isn't about starving yourself. It's a method of timing your meals to improve blood sugar. By restricting eating to a specific window each day, you give your body a break from constant insulin release, allowing blood sugar to stabilize naturally. During fasting periods, your body relies more on stored fat for energy. One popular method is the 16-8 approach, where you eat during an 8-hour window and fast for the remaining 16 hours of the day. For example, if you finish eating dinner at 8 p.m., you would wait until noon the next day to have your first meal. This means your eating window runs from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., giving your body a solid fasting period. If that feels like it's too long, research suggests that even a 10 or 12-hour eating window can still offer benefits. That would be something like eating between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., then not snacking afterwards. At number 3, watch your refined carbohydrate intake. Refined carbohydrates, like those found in bread, pasta, and pastries, can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels. These carbs break down quickly into glucose, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar and triggering a high release of insulin. Over time, this repeated process leads to insulin resistance, where your cells become less responsive to insulin. When your cells don't respond well, glucose remains in the bloodstream, raising blood sugar levels and inching you closer to diabetes. focusing on reducing refined carbs and choosing complex carbs instead of a practical approach to controlling blood sugar. Complex carbs, such as whole grains, legumes, and vegetables, contain fiber, which slows down digestion and prevents sharp spikes in blood sugar. Even reducing your carbohydrate intake by 20% can make a noticeable difference. For example, if you're used to having 2 pieces of toast with your eggs, try having just 1. Switching to a low-carb bread made from nut flours or whole grains can make even more of an improvement. We've got great recipes for low-carb breads and more in our free recipe book. Click the link in the description box or visit diabetics.com for that one. Next, you'll want to eat more whole foods. Eating a whole food diet, particularly high fiber foods, is one of the best ways to manage blood sugar. Fiber slows digestion and prevents sharp blood sugar spikes, promoting steady insulin function. Leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, and berries are nutrient-dense options that provide a massive dose of antioxidants and fiber. Cruciferous vegetables are particularly good. They contain sulforaphane, an antioxidant that supports heart health and helps regulate blood glucose. Likewise, berries have lower sugar than other fruits and are extremely rich in antioxidants, which protect your cells from oxidative stress. And at number 1, exercise is essential for managing blood sugar and supporting insulin sensitivity. When you exercise, your muscles use glucose for energy, which directly lowers blood sugar. Exercise also stimulates the growth of mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses in your cells that actually burn glucose. While all types of movement help, weight training is ultimately the most effective. That said, you don't need to start with intense weights. You can begin with body weight exercises or work out as you feel comfortable. The key is something is better than nothing. For those with joint concerns, low-impact options like cycling, swimming, water aerobics, or Tai Chi are great choices too. Even a short walk after meals can make a big difference in blood sugar stability. And for those who prefer something more engaging, activities like gardening are fantastic options. Gardening involves bending, lifting, and other movements that build strength and flexibility while keeping you active. Just think about your technique and engaging your core muscles and pelvic floor. Consistency is key here. Find activities you enjoy and make exercise a regular part of your life. Next, what you eat for breakfast is crucial, so watch our video on the 6 best breakfast options to lower blood sugar. Remember to click like and subscribe.